Hello everyone, this is a second video of day 8 of 365 days aptitude challenge, and today we are going to come up with a very innovative topic, which is option verification technique. Okay, see, in aptitude there are what you say around 40 percentage of the questions, especially when you are dealing with placements, where you can just solve them using option verification. Okay, even if you are not very good with the subject, okay, you don't know much techniques about what you say the concepts and all, doesn't matter. Okay, if you are good with the option verification and think about the questions in a generally or just understand them, okay, this technique will work for 40 percentage of the questions. Okay, so let me show you some of the examples. Okay, you need to work on that. Okay, it's not that you are going to easily be able to catch this particular one. आपको उसके ऊपर काम करना पड़ेगा. Okay, you have to practice some of the questions. For every question you have to see, can I solve this using option verification? And that is when you will understand whether you should use option verification or not for that particular question. Because some questions demand you to do it in a other method, okay, not option verification, because it will take time. So to get that maturity, okay, especially in solving these kind of a question, you must practice more number of questions. Okay, so let's see how it goes for us. Now let's say if there is a question which says a father is currently three times as old as his son. 15 years, in 15 years, father will be twice as old as his son. What is father's current age? Now, if I take father's current age as 30, okay, I'm doing option verification, right? If I take this as 30, so if father is three times, that means son should be 10 only. Okay. After 15 years, he'll become 25 and he'll become 45, right? Correct. So in 15 years, father is twice. Is father twice now? No. Okay. If he was 50, I would have said is twice. Okay. So these questions you have to do very fast actually, because I am explaining you, I am doing it little slow. Now, if it father is 40, son should be one third, right? One third to hoga hi nahi yahan pe, it will come in points. Don't see this only. Okay. 45, if I take, son is 15, one third. Okay. After 15 years, son will become 30 and father will become 60. Is it twice? Father is twice? Yes. So my answer is 45. Correct. Okay. So मेरे को ज्यादा दिमाग लगाने का अब जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. Right. दिमाग लगाने की बात नहीं है. It is like I am able to get the answer in less time. Okay. So by using option verification, this is one of the methods. All right. Next one. The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. Okay, so sum of the digits, it can be a plus b if it is equal to 9, it seems. If 27 is added to the number, its digits are reversed. Okay, so whatever it is, whatever that number is, when 27 is added to it, okay, that will become, that particular number will become reversed. That means AB will become BA. Okay, so what is that number? So quickly understand, the sum of the digits is 27. Sorry, 9, right? So 2 plus 7 is 9, 3 plus 6 is 9, 6 plus 3 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9. Everything is satisfying this. Okay. Now, adding 27 to it, it becomes 54. So is it becoming reverse? No. Adding 27 to it, it becomes 63. Is it becoming reverse? Yes. 36 becomes 63. So adding 27, it is becoming reverse. So this is my answer. All right. Next question. Okay. 40-liter mixture of milk and water contains 10 percentage water. See, I am going little fast because I have to complete my video, but then you can pause it and watch it if you have not understood it, right? Okay. So in a 40-liter mixture of milk and water, so mixture is combining milk and water, 10% is water. What is 10% of 40? So if 4 liters is water, the remaining 36 liters is milk. Okay. Now, how many liters of water must be added to make the water content 20% in the new mixture? How much water should I add so that overall now the mixture, the water is 10% only. So after adding, it should become 20%. Now it will not be directly, if 4 is 10 percentage, 8 will be 20%. ऐसा नहीं होता है, because I'll show you. So let's say option A is 4 liters, right? If I add 4 liters, okay, so water will become 8 liters. But overall now the mixture is how much? 44 liters. Okay. Now the mixture is 44 liters. So it is 8 liters out of 44 into 100. So is it becoming 20 percentage? No, it is not becoming 20 percentage. It is less than 20%. If I add 5 liters, so if I add 5 liters, water will become 9 liters, and overall this will become 45 liters. Overall this will become 45 liters, okay, into 100, because for 40 I added 5, right? So into 100 I want in terms of percentage. How much percentage it is? It is 20 percentage. Sorry, it is 20 percentage. I'm sorry. Okay. Did you all get this one? Let's go for the next question. One third of a number is 15 more than one sixth of a number. Okay, so there is a number. One third of that number is 15 more than one sixth of that number. Okay. Now, if I take, what is that number is the question. If I take that number is 60, then one third of that number is 20, right? One third of the number is equal to, that is what they are saying, 15 more than one sixth of that number. One sixth of 60 is 10. So is it equal? No. So this option is wrong. Okay. Next one. One third of this number, which is 25, इसका one third कितना होता है? 25 होता है, is equal to one sixth of the same number. Okay, 15 plus, sorry, 15 more than one sixth of the same number. इसका one sixth, ये तो points में आ जाएगा अब. Okay, तो ये मत लो. Okay, now one third is 30. 30 is equal to 15 plus one sixth of that number. One sixth of that number is 15. So 30 is equal to 30 now. So my answer is 90. Okay, see how easy it is. Okay, but then you should have that what you say speed. Okay, and that understanding to solve these kind of questions. Next one. Sum of 1300 is divided among PQR. So overall 1300 is divided into PQR, where P share is twice of Q and Q share is three times of R. So here there is P is there, Q is there, and R is there. Okay. So P is twice that of Q. Let's say if Q is X, P is twice, which is 2X. Okay. Now Q is three times of R. Q is three times of R. That means R is one third of Q. R is one third of Q. Of course, correct. Okay. Now what is Q's share? Now, if I take Q is equal to 130, okay, if I take it as 130, this will become 260, right? Okay, और ये तो 130 से भी कम होगा. Overall, will it become 1300? Overall, will it become 1300? हो ही नहीं सकता है. Okay, ये approximation बहुत important है. See, once you learn approximations, it will be easy. Okay, आपको ये समझ जाना चाहिए कि होगा कि नहीं. Unnecessarily don't waste it. So, if I take 260, the second one, okay, this will become 520. Okay, 520 plus 260 is almost 800. Okay, now this one will be less than this, right? Because it is one third. Overall, will it become 1300? No. Okay, we'll take the last one. If I take it as 390, if x is 390, okay, if x is 390, that means 2x will be equal to 780. Okay, ये होने के chances है. Overall it has to be 1300. Now this is one third of x. One third of this is equal to 130. Okay, one third of this will be equal to 130. Okay, so what I will do? ये 8 plus 9, okay, 17 plus 3 is equal to 0. So it is equal to 1300 anyway. So I can say the answer is 390. Okay. See, these questions are easy if you can solve it in this method. Right, otherwise ये पूरा equation डाल के you have to see that it is equal to 1300. Okay, तो इसमें थोड़ा time लगेगा because you are dealing with the equations basically. Okay, so most of the time you should have that understanding. आपने एक बार ये लिखा, you should understand will it happen or not. नहीं हो रहा है, immediately cut it off. No need to write it also because I have to show you I am writing, otherwise it's not necessary. All right, next one. Boat travels 30 kilometers downstream in 2 hours and returns the same distance, same 30 kilometers in upstream in 6 hours. Downstream का मतलब होता है, okay, in a slope, okay, coming in a slope, okay. Upstream का मतलब होता है going up on a slope. Okay. So now downstream will be faster because there is sorry, downstream will be faster because you are coming down. Upstream will be slower because you are going up. Okay. Now downstream, what is happening? 30 kilometers in 2 hours. That is 15 kilometers per hour. 15 kilometers per hour. Upstream, what is happening? It is 30 kilometers in 6 hours. The same distance. The same distance upstream in 6 hours, which is this is downstream. Okay. And this is upstream. It is 30 kilometers in 6 hours, which is 5 kilometers per hour. Okay. So I understood what is downstream speed and what is upstream speed. What is the speed of the boat in still water? Okay. What is the speed of the boat in still water? All right. Now, if I take 5 as the speed of the boat, okay, if I take 5 as the speed of the boat, then to make it 15 kilometers per hour, okay, the speed of the stream should be 10. The speed of the stream should be 10. Okay. Now this one will become 5 minus 10. तो ये तो -5 हो जाना चाहिए ना. This has to be -5. Okay. But that is not happening. Okay. Now this will not work out with 7.5 also. To make it 15, 7.5 plus 7.5 होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे 7.5 minus 7.5 will actually become 0. Okay, not 5 kilometers. When it is 10 kilometers, I can say 10 plus 5, and here 10 minus 5. Speed of the boat plus speed of the stream, speed of the boat minus speed of the stream is equal to upstream here, and this is equal to downstream. So 10 kilometers per hour is working out here. Okay. Now you will understand this only if you know the concept of upstream and downstream. Okay. So for some of the students, what you say, this concept is not done. Maybe you will not understand this. Okay. Don't worry about this. Don't worry. Just leave that one. Okay. So when you understand that concept, after that you can do it. All right. Let's see. Don't worry about that one. If you are already done with that concept, it's fine. Now, a box of chicken nuggets can be divided equally among 2, 3, and 5 children, but there is always one nugget left over in each case. Okay. Which of the following could be the number of nuggets in the box? Okay. If there are 21 nuggets, when I divide it by 2, the what you say left remainder is 1. When I divide it by 3, the remainder is 0. But always there is a remainder of 1, it seems, when it is divided among 2, 3, or 5 students, 5 children. Okay. So this is wrong. Now if I take 31, when I divide it by 2, the remainder is 1. When I divide it by 3, the remainder is 1. And when I divide it by 5 also, the remainder is 1. So answer is 30, 31. Okay. 41 से तो नहीं हो रहा है. By 2 it is fine. By 3 it is not working. By 5 it is working. Okay. By 2 it is fine. By 3 it is not working. By 5 it is working. So the answer is option B. Okay. So let me do one more questions. One more question. Okay. All right. Sum of three consecutive odd integer is 57. What is the largest of this? Now, if largest is 17, that means if I'm talking about three consecutive odd integers, okay, consecutive odd integer. If largest is 17, next one should be 15, next one should be 13. Overall, the sum is 57. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 5 unit digit. So this is not working. Okay, I need not solve everything. Now if I take 19, 17 and 15, 6, 9 plus 7, 6 plus 5, 1. Okay, so here I need 7. This is not working. 21, 19 and 17. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 7, 7. So this should be the answer. When it is working, when it is 21. When I take 21 as the largest integer, then that is working. Okay, let me do one more question. The difference between compound interest and simple interest on certain sum for 2 years at 10% per annum is rupees 50. Okay, all right. Now what happens in compound interest is, now what is the principle? Now if I directly take this as the sum, okay, 10 percentage of 4,000 simple interest I am calculating. Okay, 10 percentage of 4,000 is 400. Okay, first year, so they are asking for 2 years. Second year it will be again 400. This is simple interest. Compound interest, what will happen? Okay, compound interest, 10 percentage of 4,000 will become 400. Okay, but now the principal will be added with this interest, and now the principal becomes 4,400, and 10 percentage of this will become 440. Now what is the difference between these two? The difference between these two overall will be equal to 40. Okay, now I want the difference to be 50. So from this only I can tell that it should be 500, then only it will happen, because if I take SI for the first year, 10 percentage of 5,000 is 500. Second year it is 500, correct? Now CI, it is 500. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, it is 500. Now the, what you say, one second, it is 500. Now the principal becomes 5,500 because interest is also added. Okay, now it will become 550 interest. And what is the difference between these two? 50 rupees. So the moment I did this, then only I understood that it is 5,000 definitely. Okay, so from that you can understand it. Correct. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding this one. So it is not basically to teach you what is the concept behind all this. Okay, इन सबका मैं concept नहीं सिखा रहा हूँ, option verification सिखा रहा हूँ. Even if you are not very good with the concepts, with the option verification you can solve many questions. Okay, so take this one as a homework. Okay, you just solve this one and type it in the comment section. Please make it a habit, guys, to do it. Okay, the smallest disciplines which you take up in life will give you very big results. Okay, always understand that it is not about the big things which you do, it is the smallest things which you do, क्योंकि सब लोग नहीं करते हैं, because everybody will not be able to do. The main key here is consistency. Every day whatever I am telling, please do it. Okay, you will be, you will see the results very soon. All right, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you.